Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. If you're new here, extra high because you found little old me. That's so nice of you. I just showered, so I'm a little hyped up. It helps to get dressed, dry hair. I am ready to bake. It's fun to bake and I don't do it very often. I should do it more often. I usually make rice bowls. They're delicious and I recommend them, but this is not one of those videos. This is dessert video. Yeah, I'm making cake. So this is a kinder spongy cake and it's green, and it's not because it's healthy and has broccoli in it, because that's not cake. This is just because of food coloring. Yeah, one of my favorite cakes, and I'm making them into muffins because they're easier to make. He is not happy that I won't share my muffins with him. He can see them over there. They're just standing there waiting for us to be done filming so we can eat them. Now, the cake is not called green sponge cake. In Denmark, it is called poison cake because it's green. Now, the funny thing about Danish is that the Danish word for poison and the Danish word for marriage is the same. Gift, G-I-F-T. It's poison, but it's also marriage. That is the most hilarious thing ever. It's pronounced the same way and it's spelled the same way. Mean people would say that getting married is being poisoned, but those people should not be married. Anyway, this is a cake recipe. I hope you enjoy it and you should make it because it's delicious. Okay, enjoy. I start by measuring out everything. 200 grams of sugar. I use cane sugar because it's the most delicious ones. I'm using 200 grams of milk, and then I'm using 200 grams of soft butter. And I warm it in the microwave to make it extra soft for about 20 seconds. I'm using 200 grams of regular flour, just the white kind. I sift the flour because I want to make sure there's nothing disgusting in the flour. I add 2 teaspoons of vanilla powder. And then I'm using 1 teaspoon baking powder. And the baking powder and the vanilla powder is going through the sift as well, because why not? Then I mix the butter in with the sugar with a mixer. Then I add the 2 eggs, one at a time, in between mixing the flour and the milk into the bowl. Egg, flour, milk, and then flour, milk, flour, milk, flour, milk. So there's no more, and you're mixing and mixing. So much mixing. Then I add 1 spoon of almond essence. I have no idea if you can buy that in America, but in Denmark it's a very regular thing to buy. One might call it the essence of the cake. It's so delicious and it smells like almonds, but you don't have to chop almonds to get it. It's just the essence of almonds. I make sure the flour is completely mixed, nice and pretty, before I add the green food coloring. You can really add whatever color you want. In the circles I walk in, we use green food coloring. It's just the color of poison, and this is a poison cake, so we use green food coloring. I mix it extra good before I pour it into the muffin forms. Now I shake all the muffins so there's no air bubbles, because the worst thing in a cake is air bubbles. And then it all goes in a preheated oven, 180 degrees, the right kind, not the American kind, and then they bake for 25 minutes. I open the oven and then poke a fork or a meat pin in just to make sure they're baked all the way through. These are perfectly cute and pretty, and I just love muffins. Now after the muffins come out of the oven, I wait 10 minutes to let them cool off. Nothing good comes from eating something out of the oven too fast. That is how you get burned. I get burned a lot. And now look at them. They're so beautiful and they're so good. And I just love muffins. And oh, look. Oh, it's the perfect green. And oh shit. Here comes the dog. He wants the food. It's the best. And you can put frosting on it and call it a cupcake, but this is a muffin. The dog wants it. This cake is so good. And I hope that you are inspired by this video to make your own poison cake muffins. They're so good. Everything should be in muffin form. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, I have a cookie video up here. You should go watch that one. And I have a whole playlist of unhealthy deliciousness. Okay, I love you, bye! When the dog wants to walk, filming is hard. When the dog is home.